I'm still only really probably presenting like an 85% James because I'm not the best at peaking because I prepped myself for the show.
What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fuzzy Fitness. So let's start this video with probably one of the biggest bodybuilding news of 2024. The 2023 Arnold Classic champion Samson Dauda has parted ways with his coach Milos Sarcev after doing about 13 shows together. So first of all, let's give Milos Sarcev the credit that he deserves. He was the one who helped Samson win his first pro show in 2021. That was Pro. And he was able to place top 6 at his Olympia debut in 2022. And keep in mind, that was a very deep lineup. So, after that, in a matter of just 1 year, Samson moved from 6th place to being top 3 in the world. And let's not forget, he was able to beat Nick Walker before that. That happened at the Arnold Classic 2023. So from his first pro win, to winning the Arnold, to being top 3 in the world, Milos was the one who helped him during all this time. So I think Milos as a coach has done a superb job, and credit must be given where it's due, because he did one hell of a job with Samson Dauda. So even Tyler Manion in his breakdown video of this year's Arnold Classic, which by the way is now up on the NPC News Online YouTube channel, and you can watch the full video there. So even Tyler said that Samson is getting towards a better condition look, but the thing is he haven't nailed it just yet, but he is going in the right direction.
Now in second place we had Samson. When it comes to Samson, he needs to get to that next level of conditioning. He's pushing towards it, but he has not quite nailed it yet on stage. This is the thing that he has 2 weeks to work towards in the UK to make a big improvement on that.
But in my opinion, the most annoying comment about Samson Dauda would be when the judges say that once he gets into that level of conditioning that the judges want to see, he's gonna be unstoppable. But unfortunately, the pressure of bringing Samson in an elite level of conditioning, that was just way too much here for this show. Plus, the kind of blowback Samson received after placing runner-up to Hadi Choopan, that was really uncalled for.
He has such size, such muscle fullness and roundness that he is going to be really hard to beat if he can bring that next level of conditioning. We need to see deep lines and deep separation all throughout his body. We want to see those deep lines in his side leg. We want to see the deep lines in the hamstring. We want to see deeper lines in the quads.
I mean, he lost to a guy like Hadi Choopan, who is not only a former Mr. Olympia, but he's still the biggest Olympia title contender right now. And all that blowback, that must have left a very bad taste in his mouth. So the internet and the social media has different sort of reactions to this. I wanna specifically mention Matt Jensen's comment here, who was in kind of a similar condition where Nick Walker left him for a totally bizarre reason, and then he came back and repaired his relationship with Matt Jensen a year later. And that, by the way, turned out to be one of the best decisions of Nick Walker. So I have to say, it is kinda sad to see these individuals parting ways. The biggest question is, will Samson Dauda do the Arnold Classic UK in 10 days? What is the current status? So after watching his recent story, I think he's going for it. And I won't be surprised if Samson and his wife do all the peaking all by themselves, to see whether they can bring a better package compared to what we saw at the Arnold Classic Ohio stage, which was just last weekend. And here is the thing that we all need to keep in mind. Samson Dauda is just so far ahead of the lineup. There's just gonna be Hadi Choopan and Samson Dauda once again for the top 2 spots, because even Rafael Brandao isn't gonna be here. So the top 2 is clearly locked in for this show. I just hope that Samson Dauda is feeling well, he's healthy, and we can see him at his 100% here at the Arnold. So the controversy with Milos and his clients, that doesn't end here. As we all know, Milos was prepping James Hollingshead for this year's Arnold as well. So these guys had an entire offseason together, and they cruised into this prep. But James, right after placing 5th at the Arnold Ohio, he gave kind of a bizarre statement, and he did not mention Milos at all. He basically said that he prepped himself for this show as well. So he did not go into any details. But that statement right there, that is an indication that James will be doing the Arnold UK either on his own or with some other coach other than Milos.
I'm still only really probably presenting like an 85% James because I'm not the best at peaking because I prepped myself for the show.
Okay.
So it's like I'm still learning and it's hard to kind of know exactly what to do unless you make mistakes. But
So still waiting for a confirmation here. But other than the platform on YouTube, neither Milos nor James Hollingshead have spoken about it. So give me your thoughts in the comments, guys. Did social media give a really hard time to Milos after the Arnold? And which coach should Samson hire next now that Milos is out of the picture?
you know, Branch is very supportive. He's like, you can win any show you do, and it's just about getting it right. And
So I'm gonna end this video with just a glimpse of the reigning Arnold Classic champion, the Persian Wolf, Hadi Choopan. So the one word that is best suited for Hadi's package from this past weekend is absolute perfection. So Tyler Manion did not even break it down pose by pose with Hadi Choopan and Samson Dauda because it was such a dominating win with Hadi that there was just no point. Hadi has got the winning formula once again. The judges loved what they saw from him.
This show, we don't really need to go pose by pose. Hadi had a pretty clear victory this past weekend. It was probably the best overall Hadi that we've seen when it comes to size, fullness, muscularity, and especially conditioning. It's the best package that we've seen from him for sure.
The criticism about his waist going too wide, that doesn't exist anymore. So Hadi Choopan and Hing they just have to duplicate that same package that we saw in Ohio at this year's Arnold Classic UK in just 10 more days. But here is the thing. With a freak like Hadi Choopan, there should be no surprise if they come in even better than what we saw this past weekend. And here is the reason why I'm saying that. Didn't Hadi Choopan just beat his Vancouver Pro 2019 look, which by the way was the best look of his career? Not only with the added amount of size, but with better conditioning as well. So you can't expect anything from him at this upcoming show. So I have to say Derek Lisford will be worrying about just one man going into this year's Mr. Olympia, and that is Hadi Choopan. The Arnold UK will be another opportunity for him to further showcase his speaking skills. So do let me know what you guys think. Can Hadi Choopan regain his title back? Can he be Derek Lisford at the Olympia in October?
Hadi can still use a little bit more overall to his legs. He can still use more overall to his quads. He can still use a little bit more size to his side leg.
Also hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video. And smash the subscribe button if you want to come back for more. Thanks for watching.